Welcome back to the Ratchet Clank 2 going Commando 100% walkthrough. This is part 35, and you probably remember from the last part we were at the Megacorp factory on Planet Yeedle. We are now done with that, and in this part is going to be all about challenge mode. So we're back. We are now in challenge mode, and you still have your weapons that you had before. You probably remember from Ratchet Clank 1. I have done a walkthrough of that, and I did challenge mode on that as well. Challenge mode is basically you play through the entire game again, but just this time the game is maybe a bit harder and there's a few changes to it, and you can get some extra and special stuff. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to upgrade the weapons that I haven't already upgraded. So you can probably see that there's a number next to our bolts, and I think there's going to be a small bulletin about that now. Yeah, here it is. You can read this. It's basically the more enemies you kill, the higher that number will go, and what that number is that every single bolt that you get will be multiplied with the number that is just there. So I now have the number 6, so every single bolt I get will be multiplied with 6. So this is a much better way to get bolts. It's very quick to get bolts in challenge mode. So that is one of the really good things about challenge mode. It's very easy to get bolts. And also for some reason it's quicker to upgrade your weapons in challenge mode as well. So yeah, and we do have a lot of things that we need to do in challenge mode. So as you can see, this video is over 30 minutes long, and the entirety of challenge mode is in this video. And also in this video I'm going to show you all of the extra stuff. I'm going to show you Sketchbook, making of a video that shows you the making of Ratchet Clank 2, and I'm going to show you cheats and all of the weapons that you get at the end, and I'm also going to show you the best armor in the game. I'm basically going to show you everything that I can show you at the end of the game, and that is the specials menu. And you can probably see that I'm skipping cutscenes, and that is because we've already seen the cutscenes in part 1. Yeah, you probably remember we were here in part 1, Planet Arenas. This is. So yeah, there's a lot of things to get in challenge mode, so this is going to be an interesting video. I'm actually very excited to see how I do in this video, because I always find it a bit hard to find things to talk about when we're in challenge mode. I remember it was the same when I did Ratchet Clank 1. I found it a bit hard to find things to talk about in challenge mode, so we'll see if I do any better in this game. Yeah, we will see if I do any better. So now we're just going to defeat the last of the enemies, and then we are going to go on to the next clip. Yay! Okay, so here we are at the next clip. This clip is where I get the last nanotech. And you get a skill point for getting the nanotech. That is the last nanotech that we get in this game. So I now have every single nanotech, and now I'm going to start the impossible challenge. Yep, the impossible challenge. And as you can probably get from the name, this challenge is very hard. It is called the impossible challenge for a reason. But we have to do it, and I believe it's 60 rounds, and we are now on round 3. Yep, it is a very long challenge. But I didn't tell you guys what the skill point for getting the last nanotech is called, so I'm just going to find it in my notes here. It's called Nano To The Max. Yep, it's called Nano To The Max. And we do have 4 skill points that we have to get in challenge mode. We've already got one of them, Nano To The Max. So we have 3 skill points that we need to get. 3 more skill points that we need to get in this video, and those are called Nice Ride. Nice Ride is basically you have to buy everything for your ship at Incognito Ship Shack. We're going to do that. The second skill point is called That's Impossible. Basically, that skill point you get it for completing the Impossible challenge, which we are doing right now. And then the third skill point is called Weapon Envy. And you can kind of tell by the name of it, you have to get every single weapon and upgrade the weapons, and then you will get the skill point. So yeah, we have 3 more skill points that we need to get. And for some reason, I'm getting quite, I don't know the word in English, I don't know, it just, my head hurts a bit, you know, for some reason. And yeah, you can probably tell that I am speeding up the Impossible challenge, and I don't really think that I have to explain exactly why. It's because the challenge is super long, and this video is already long in itself, so I just thought I'd speed this challenge up because it's the same thing over and over. So, but I don't want to skip the entire challenge because I want to show you it, but I just wanted to go by quicker because we have so much to do in this video, so don't really have time to watch so many battles all the time, you know. So that is why I'm speeding this up. So I do have one tip for you guys that find the Impossible challenge to be quite tough to do and hard to do. What I would suggest you do is that when you start the challenge, you want to start off by using your worst weapons. If you do that, then you have your best and strongest weapons with full ammo at the end. So then at the end you can use your best weapons, and they're the strongest ones, and yeah. Because at the end of the challenge you won't have as much health as you did in the beginning, obviously, so it's very good that you do have the best weapons at the end, so that it's bigger chance for you not to die. So that is just a tip for you guys if you're having problems with doing it. And also another thing, I would suggest waiting to do the Impossible challenge until you, for example now in challenge mode, wait until challenge mode before you do the Impossible challenge. I wouldn't do the Impossible challenge the first time that you get to Planet Joba. I wouldn't do it the first time you get here because you won't have as much nanotech, you won't have good armor as you do in challenge mode, and your weapons won't be as strong. So that is why I was just doing the Impossible challenge in challenge mode, or very close to the end of the game, for example, before you go to Yido. But I am doing it in challenge mode right now. So the Impossible challenge consists of battles on the ground and also battles, what are these battles called? Cage matches. I think these are called cage matches when we're up here. So there's a lot of these cage matches, and then at the end, and you will also fight the Arachnoid and that other boss. I can't remember what he's called. The boss that flies around the arena. We will also fight him. We will fight him at the end of the challenge. The last round will be him. But he isn't that hard because I use my Tesla barrier to do this. So yeah, I'm just using the Tesla barrier. So I haven't really showed every clip in this video because I have actually, it's 1 month since I uploaded Planet Yido, and over the course of this month I have been playing a lot of this game, And there's been many hours of footage of me trying to upgrade the weapons. And obviously I can't show you hours and hours upon footage of me fighting enemies and trying to upgrade the weapons. I just can't do that, you know? So I have just showed you guys the most important things in this video. I'm not showing you me fighting the enemies all the time. I'm just showing you guys me getting the important stuff. For example, the skill points, the impossible challenge, and also the specials menu for making the video, the sketchbook, and all of that stuff. You know, I hope you understand that. I did the same with challenge mode of Ratchet Clank 1. I only showed the most important things in the video. But I think you guys understand that. That's just how it has to be, and I don't have to show you guys how you're supposed to upgrade a weapon, because it's pretty straightforward how you upgrade a weapon. You just fight enemies all the time. That is how you upgrade a weapon. It's very simple. I don't have to show you guys how to upgrade a weapon, so that is why I'm not showing you guys that. And I also have to tell you that in the next video, this is not the last video of this walkthrough, even though I'm kind of like finished. I'm kind of like saying thank you for watching the walkthrough and stuff at the end of this video, but I'm going to upload another video of Ratchet Clank 2 for Commando, the next part 36, and that will be the Insomniac Museum. I will take you guys to the Insomniac Museum in the next video, and I will like show you how to get inside it, and I will show you everything inside the Insomniac Museum. So that will be the next video, and that will be the last video of Ratchet Clank 2 going Commando. So I have really enjoyed doing this walkthrough. It is one of my favorite games of all time, and yeah, I've just really enjoyed doing this. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching it too. I really do hope so. So I'm going to talk more about weapons and stuff. Basically, when you start challenge mode, you can buy a new version of all of the weapons. When you're in story mode, you have the ordinary weapons, and then when you get into challenge mode, you can buy a mega version of every single weapon at the vendor. So that is basically what I'm doing, and what you have to do is that you have to upgrade every single mega weapon, and that is why it's taking a lot of time. You can both see that this weapon here is blue, the color is blue, and the color is blue when you have upgraded the mega weapon. So we're already at the last round, so the mega weapons are in the color green, and then when you have upgraded the mega weapons, they are in the color blue. I hope you understand that. Yeah, I hope I'm very bad at explaining things, so I hope you understand that. But basically, you have to upgrade every single mega weapon that you can buy in the vendor, and that is, you have to do that to get the weapon and the skill points. That there's no way out of it. But now we are now at the end of the impossible challenge. You can see I have just completed the impossible challenge now, and I just got the skill point that's impossible and a new outfit for Ratchet. We are now finished with the impossible challenge. So we are now at Panadabo. I'm coming here to buy the last armor of the game, the Carbonex armor. As you can see, I'm wearing it right now. The Carbonex armor looks really nice. It's kind of like a helmet on top of it with ears sticking out. It's the best armor in the entire game. And now I am upgrading the last weapon of the game, the Mega Turret Glove, and the Mega Turret Glove is now upgraded. That is great. The last weapon of the game is now upgraded. I have upgraded every single weapon in this game. It took a very long time, and I am now at Slim Cognito Ship Shack. I'm sorry you guys if this is going very quickly. You can pause the video if you want to see stuff and things. I'm sorry if it's going very quickly. We are now at the Incognito Ship Shack and buying every single thing for the ship. As you can see now, you need a lot of Veritanium to do this, so you're going to have to do a lot of battles. We just got the skill point. Nice ride. And if you're having problems getting Veritanium, you can dig Veritanium out of the ground on Grelbin and also at Tabora. And now I'm buying the last weapons of the game, the Rhino 2, the Sapper, and also the Zodiac. I've now got every single weapon in the entire game, and we just got a skill point, Weapon Envy. Wow, I'm talking really quickly right now. So yeah, we've now got every single weapon. I'm now using the Rhino 2. As you can see, this is the Rhino 2. You can buy the Rhino 2 in the vendor, as I did, but you can also buy it at the Vukawa Canyon on planet Barlow. You can buy it there too. So we got the Rhino 2, the Zodiac, and also the Clank Sapper. We've got the Clank Sapper on now. It's basically Clank will shoot at enemies, and this is the Zodiac. As you can see, the Zodiac weapon is really good. It's a really strong weapon. As you can see, it does a lot of damage. A lot of damage is what it does. I'm so glad now that I've got every single weapon in the game and I've upgraded every single weapon. That is so great. So I'm going to show you guys, I've got every single skill point, 30 of 30 skill points. I'm just going through this list to show you guys as proof that I have got every single skill point in the game. You can read on this list what you have to do to get the skill points, even though I've already showed you guys how to get the skill points throughout the walkthrough. But you can see how you get the skill point by reading the text that is on the list. Yep, that is every single skill point. So now I'm going to show you guys the cheats. There are a lot of cheats here. You can read what they do. I'm just going to show you some of the cheats. I'm going to show you the Snow Dude and also a Clank one. You can see now Ratchet is now a snowman and Clank has a big head. But I don't really like these cheats too much, so I'm going to take them off because I don't really like them. And then we're going to show you guys the movies. Don't worry about the question mark. I'm going to show you that a bit later in the video. So now I'm going to show you guys the sketchbook. We've already seen the credits and the cinematics. So yeah, we've seen the cinematics. So I'll show you guys the sketchbook now. Enjoy! And now we'll watch the very interesting making of video.
Ratchet & Clank Going Commando is an explosive game. I think that's probably the best word to describe it. The weapons that you get, the upgrades that you get, and the enemies that you face create carnage. When we finished Ratchet & Clank, we had an opportunity to move right into the sequel. And I went around and started asking people, what do you think? Should we do it? The answer was yes. Let's go ahead and take advantage of the momentum that we've built with the first game.
We did this game in only a year, and that, I mean, in this day and age, and especially for a game as big as this, that's almost impossible. I'd say it is impossible if you're not coming off of a running start.
We had strong RPG elements, we had very strong action platformer gameplay, and we're bringing all of those elements to the new game, and then we're upping it.
I think what really made Ratchet & Clank popular was all these weapons. People just wanted to go and blow shit up, and we want to take that to the next level. With Ratchet & Clank 2, we want to say, okay, we're tripling, we're quadrupling your firepower. It's all about blowing 10 times as much shit up.
There's bigger weapons, there's bigger explosions, there's bigger adventures to go on, which is really going to help involve the player in gameplay and within the story itself.
Ratchet & Clank have just defeated Drek. They're hanging out at home, chilling, watching TV. They are transported suddenly into this giant ship where a guy named Mr. Fizzwidget asks them for their help.
I'm sorry to incapacitate you, but our entire galaxy is in a very precocious situation. I must humbly request your sustenance on a mission of dire urgitude.
He says, I want you to come to the Bogon Galaxy and retrieve this experiment. And in return, I'm going to make you a commando.
We try to push forward at all times. We try to think of something that we haven't done before that's really going to challenge all of us as a team. This definitely takes place in the Ratchet & Clank universe, but I think we've moved kind of to the outer fringes of that universe now. So we have everything from an alien swamp to like an outer space casino that's in orbit to giant bustling cities that are just really alive and teeming. Sometimes it can be frustrating as an artist to build these worlds that you think are really beautiful, but then know that all the player wants to do is blow them up.
What we wanted to convey is just the feeling of raw power that the player has at his fingertips. Ratchet has an arsenal of some of the coolest weapons I've ever seen.
This time we decided to do things that were a lot more graphical and, effects-based, energy weapons, electricity, lava, plasma.
We have the mini rocket gun. It's very similar to the Devastator, but much more powerful this time. Synthenoid is a small character who has a weapon for an arm. He'll fly like a little angel above your shoulder. There is a throwing star, which is your boomerang style. It bounces off walls, takes out enemies. It has a seeking advantage to it where it will actually find your enemy for you.
I've sometimes started over a weapon because people look at it and go, oh, that's good. Start over. That's not good enough. When you show a finished weapon and people look at it and go, whoa, you know you did your job good.
The changes from level to level as you progress in a new Ratchet are extraordinary. The enemies get much tougher, their attacks are stronger, and you as the player need to find ways to combat that.
We definitely wanted Ratchet to improve over the course of the game. So now his health increases. He actually gets experience from his enemies. His weapons improve based on which weapons he's using or how often he uses them. And he has the chance to evolve over the course of the entire game.
We've created an experience system whereby your own ability to do damage increases the more enemies you kill, and your weapons also gain experience and go through upgrades, so that by the end of the game you're maybe 100 times more powerful than you were at the beginning.
One of the philosophies that we've adopted at Insomniac is to create a lot of replay in our games, and Maxi Games works perfectly with that philosophy.
Maxi games are an evolution of the mini games. It's an opportunity for players to make money, to gain experience, and to play something fun.
I love the hover bike races. And the reason I love it is because of the sense of speed that you get.
Spherical worlds are these like small moonlets that Ratchet can travel around and jump on these jump pads and fly up to very high heights. And you get the sense of vertigo as you're like standing on this very tall structure looking down at the spherical world.
We have some sensitive stomachs at Insomniac, so we can always find those group of guys and show them a spherical world or show them some spherical challenge, and that will be our bar for nauseating effect. They were not vomiting, but they ended up, but there are some close calls.
Who are these people?
I ain't telling.
I see it's time to update my security forces.
Whoa, no, hey, no, look, I'm just here to fix the transflexor coil.
We're going back in the studio today to record some more dialogue for the new game.
This is where it all happens.
We should probably start with the Ratchet stuff.
Okay.
Cool. This one is a built-in thermal stabilizer, a humidifier, a low jack, the optional massage feature, caller ID, and a cup holder. Ah!
Yeah,
I do not understand. This is bad. This is it, the prototype duplication room. I sound like Stephen Hawking now. The universe is expanding. How much for 2 girls? I'm sorry. Well, I'm off.
Clank doesn't use contractions.
Son of a... Well, I am off.
Ratchet & Clank Going Commando is not just a character action game. It's something that we can't even define at this point because we've added so many elements from other genres into this game.
We've taken a whole host of attributes of RPGs and brought them into the Ratchet universe. Ratchet gets much stronger. Ratchet has experience points. There is a whole range of weapons that Ratchet can use. There's really no end to it.
We really try to push it so that players get the satisfaction of blowing the out of the enemies.
So that was the making of video. We're now going to watch the cancelled commercials.
This is the test of the mini rocket gun, the rocket launcher from Ratchet & Clank Going Commando.
What do we have to watch now? There are a few more things that we need to get to. Cinematics, nothing in there. Random stuff, Clank's Day at the Insomniac. We arrived to work early in my vintage car. My small stature made it impossible for me to secure a license. I let Ratchet drive. He seems to enjoy it. At first I was afraid of Larry, the security guard, but he's a pleasant fellow once you get to know him. 9:15 a.m. My olfactory sensors detected a strange smell in the elevator. Our front desk administrator, Demir, enjoys greeting the employees. Today I received the latest information on robot harassment in the workplace. Angela has a great laugh. I love to regale her with my latest exploits. I try to leave out the parts that may be a bit off color. Oh, and there's Phil, hard worker, keeps to himself. Yep. Mr. Price found a multiplication error in my accounting report. This is the second one this year. Need to check my math circuits. I think you do. No matter how many times I explain the effect of carcinogens on the human autonomy, Dan refuses to give up that filthy habit. I agree. The artist must be able to capture Ratchet's essence from every angle. This is his favorite part of the day, the big ham. Lunchtime! We get free lunch every Friday. Today they were offering grease pudding. My favorite. Captain Corcus got game. After splitting his spandex on this shot, he also got a new suit. Okay, thank you for that. I never use the facilities when Argus is in there. He's so cute. Our testing department works tirelessly to find every bug in the game. I am unsure where they get their motivation. Ratchet can sometimes be overzealous when letting off a little steam. That will had it coming anyway. The mathematician is attempting to multiply himself again. I need to subtract this image from my memory banks. Look, plumber's crack, hoo hee, I slay me. Walter cast a magic missile, but he was blocked by my 6th level wizard shield spell. Step off, Walter, step off. Angela and Abe started their exercise program today. Abe says he gets his best ideas when running, like that idea for solar-powered neck warmer. Well, that is it for today. The cleaning crew arrives to get our office ready for tomorrow. Good night. And I'm going to show you now a little game called Sheep Blast thing. I think that's what it's called. I didn't really catch the name. But you can actually play this with a friend. It's the same game that was in Clank's apartment, actually. So the next thing is Space-ish Wars. I don't really understand this, to be completely honest. Yeah, I don't really understand it. So I'm just going to exit. And we also have, in the specials menu, paintings. So you can read the text for yourself. I'm not going to read it. This painting is called the Exterminator. So these are things that did make it into the game. Kind of like the Insomniac Museum as well. And this one is called Robot Chasing Ratchet. It was supposed to be the boss battle on planet Snivelac against the Thugs Relics leader. They were supposed to have a ship. And this one is called the Snow Beast. Read the text for yourself. It's quite interesting, actually. And then we have on Ratchet's trail. It's another picture. Megacorp Convoy. And all of these are done by Wes Louis, by the way. And then this one is called The Unknown, and it shows the thief about to enter his ship. Also done by Wes Louis. And that was the paintings. Now we have the endorsement deals. And these are quite funny pictures, actually. Fist widgets about to enter something that looks like McDonald's. Cereal. Captain Corky eating cereal. His own action figure. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that. This ship looks quite nice, though, but quite expensive. And here's a Yeti. And Ratchet Clank, the movie. It looks like a movie poster. To be honest, it does. But I actually believe that was everything in this game. You can also do first person mode, but I don't like that. That was every single thing in the entire game. We are now finished with the walkthrough. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this walkthrough. I really enjoyed it. I love seeing your guys' comments and response, feedback. I really love it. Thank you so much for watching this walkthrough. And make sure that you stay tuned for the next video, where I will guide you around the Insomniac Museum. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.